Ooh, well, today's spooky spot takes us to downtown St. Louis at the storied Stifel Theatre, once known as the Kiel Opera House.
But did you know that that beautiful building right there on Market Street also houses some stories of the supernatural kind? Our Alex Fees reluctantly took a look.
So this is a ghost light.
Senior Public Safety Manager Eric Cornman explains the practical application of a ghost light in a theater like the Stifel.
And it's in case you walk on this stage, you don't fall off the end of it.
This one, however, may be shining a light on something else.
But yeah, they're here. I came from this way. This is part of the old serpentine ramp to get out of the building. When I get to this point, there was a man standing right here underneath this curtain. It was just a shadow of a man. He was wearing a top hat, or what appeared to be a top hat. He had no facial definition at all. I took a half a step forward. He moved to my right. I stepped up, and there was nothing here. He was just completely gone.
And that's only the beginning. The story Cornman is about to share with us is enough to make you wonder if there's not a phantom in this opera.
Watching a presentation that was happening, a training session that was going on, as we're standing here, a voice from that room called out to the gentleman that was with me, called his name specifically. It was loud enough that we both turned to look. He asked me if I had heard it, and I said, "You mean the ghost calling your name?" "Yeah, I heard it." I walked into the room, turned the lights on, there's nobody in there at all. It was clear as day.
What do you make of that?
It's interesting.
Is it frightening?
No, it hasn't been frightening at all. We haven't had anything that's been malicious in intent. All right, this is my old office space. This is where, as he was sitting there, he watched a man walk out of this wall and walk toward that door. And when he gets close to this door, it's got an automatic eye on it. The eye releases the door so you can open it. I could hear the click in there, but the door never opened. So he was telling me, I just seen a guy walk out of the wall. This is crazy. I said, well, I heard the door click. About 2 minutes later, the door clicked again, and he walked back and disappeared back into that wall. So my desk was right here. I was sitting behind my desk, and my boss was sitting in the chair across from my desk. We were having a conversation, and somebody whistled from the seat next to him. It was loud enough that we both heard it.
You weren't fazed by this stuff anymore?
No, sir. They could whistle in here right now and it wouldn't faze me a bit.
Are they going to?
You never know.
I hope they don't.
Okay.
Can you? Ugh, stay tuned for next week's Spooky Spots, by the way. Stifel's public security manager says he may have captured something on camera on the dark, empty stage of
Oh
Stifel.
my goodness. Well, you'll definitely want to tune in for our next Terrifying Tuesday next week. My question is, when people experience things like that, why do you stay? Why not just, you know what, this isn't the place for me. I'm gonna get a new job.
But he said he never felt scared.
Okay.
I just think it's cool. Like, what if there was a ghost right there and they said your name? You know, and we both heard it, or we all four heard it.
Would I be there too?
Yeah, you would be there.
Not for long.